What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the ZayMoolaSportsPodcast. I'm your old stars there, and when it rains, it pours, and it has been absolutely pouring on the Lakers the last 2 days, as yesterday they announced that Luka Doncic will be out indefinitely with a hamstring injury, so that was already a major blow. Luka is one of the best players in the NBA, so the fact that the Lakers were going to be without him for the foreseeable future was always going to be very difficult for them, but today, y'all, they announced that Austin Reaves will also be out indefinitely with an oblique injury, and both guys are expected to miss the first round of the playoffs. And this is so unfortunate because the Lakers have been playing so well as of late, as they won 13 of their last 15 games, and they were starting to look like championship contenders. Now, I'm not saying they were going to win the championship because I still think the Spurs and Thunder are better than them. But when you have a big three that consists of Luka Doncic, Austin Reaves, and LeBron James, you could not count them out, y'all. I mean, because the Lakers arguably have the best big three in the NBA, but they definitely have the best scoring big three in the NBA, as LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reaves can all give you 30-plus points any given game, any given night. And so because of that, that's why I thought the Lakers had a chance to potentially dethrone the Spurs or third. And then also, DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, and Luke Kennard have been playing well as of late. And so, again, I just thought the Lakers, at full health had a small chance to potentially dethrone these Spurs or Thunder. But y'all, those talks have been put to rest, as these injuries have effectively ended the Lakers season. I know some of you might be saying, well, Zay, that's an overreaction because Luka and Austin Reaves are only going to miss the first round of the playoffs. And while that is true, y'all, here's the problem. The Lakers are not getting out of the first round of the playoffs without Luka and Austin Reaves, because they're either going to face the Rockets or Timberwolves in the first round of the playoffs. And I thought without Luka that they still had a chance to beat the Rockets, because I like the Rockets, but I don't love the Rockets. I really love their defense, but I have questions about their offense, particularly without them having, a traditional point guard on their roster. I think sometimes their offense can really struggle. And so because of that, I thought the Lakers could still dethrone the Rockets without Luka. But now that they're going to be without Luka and Austin Reaves, y'all, there's absolutely zero chance the Lakers are going to be able to beat the Rockets, because although I have questions about the Rockets offense, their defense is very good. You have Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, and Jabari Smith Jr., three guys, y'all, that can really defend at an elite level on the perimeter. And now they can really key in on LeBron, y'all. And I'm telling you, they're going to force guys like Jake LaRavia, Rui Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton to beat them, and it's not going to happen. Then when you look at the Timberwolves, really they present the same challenge for the Lakers, because they have Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, and Jaden McDaniels, three guys that are really good perimeter defenders as well. And so I just don't see, y'all, how the Lakers are going to be able to dethrone the Rockets or Timberwolves without Luka and Austin Reaves. And that's why I say this ends their season, because some of you might say, well, Luka and Austin Reaves come back in the second round of the playoffs, then the Lakers might face the Spurs or Thunder, and then now they might have a chance to beat one of those teams, y'all. But before they even get to the second round of the playoffs, they have to get by the first round of the playoffs, and it's not going to happen. And I really feel bad for LeBron, y'all, because although LeBron's still playing at a high level, he is 41 years old, and he's in year 23, and he doesn't have many seasons left, y'all. I think LeBron's going to play 2 more seasons. Some people think next year is going to be his last year. I think he's going to play 2 more years, but y'all, you're not always guaranteed to have a great season. Although I think the Lakers are going to be really good next year, I really think, y'all, they had a great opportunity this year, because, again, they have just been playing so well as of late. And I feel like the last couple of months, LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reaves have finally found out how to play well with one another. Early on in the season, they were really struggling because I think they didn't want to step on each other's toes. But now, y'all, they have a pecking order. Luka, he's the top dog. Then AR, he's second in command. And y'all, LeBron is actually taking a backseat to both of those guys, right? And I think you've seen LeBron play some really good defense, because now he doesn't have to exert so much energy offensively, because he has 2 elite offensive players and Luka and Austin Reaves. So, LeBron just says, hey, I give you 20 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and play some really good defense. He no longer has to give you 25 to 30 points per game and still rebound the ball, still facilitate the offense, and play elite defense. he didn't have to do that when you have Austin Reaves and Luka Doncic healthy and in the lineup, y'all. But now LeBron is going to have to do that, and I just don't think, y'all, at this stage in his career, he's going to be able to do it. You know, if this was 5 or 10 years ago, I would say, you know what, I think the Lakers could still beat the Timberwolves or the Rockets in the first round of the playoffs because they have LeBron, and he can give you, you know, a triple-double every single game. He could play at a high level every single game. But, y'all, I just don't think at this stage of his career it's fair to ask LeBron to play at an elite level for a 7-game series when you're going to be facing, you know, 2 really good teams. So I just don't think it's realistic to expect that, y'all. And again, I mean, this is just so unfortunate for the Lakers because I really thought that they had a chance, albeit a small chance, but I just still thought, y'all, that they had a chance to do something special this year, potentially beat the Thunder or Spurs. And I know the Thunder, you know, blew them out a couple of games ago, but, y'all, that's one game. You know, everyone can get blown out in one game. But for a 7-game series, when you have LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reaves, I would basically take them against anyone, y'all. I mean, honestly, the offensive firepower that they have in that big three could cause a lot of problems for teams. And again, I thought it was going to come to fruition, y'all. But with Luka and Austin Reaves being out indefinitely, being out for the foreseeable, it's not going to happen, y'all. And I know a lot of people want it to happen, but it's not going to happen. The Los Angeles Lakers season has effectively ended, y'all, and now we have to look forward to the offseason, see who we can potentially add to make our team better. But this season is over, y'all. It's finished. Again, it's absolutely unfortunate. I thought the Lakers, we really could do something special this year, but y'all, it's just hard when you're going to be without your first and second best player. I mean, if you were to take, you know, Shea and Jalen Williams off the Thunder are not going to be a championship team, right? If you were to take KD and Amen Thompson off the Houston Rockets, the Rockets are not going to be a championship team, y'all. Unfortunately, sometimes injuries happen. Injuries are a part of the game. I just really hate that it had to happen right now to this team, but it happened, y'all. So now the Lakers need to see how they can improve going into next season. So there you have it, man. This was me discussing the Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves injuries and why I think this has effectively ended the Lakers season. Remember, y'all, labs good messages or what? Make sure you get your daily dose. Y'all know I'm in it, man. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.